Good morning and good afternoon, everybody. Welcome back to the channel. My name is KeyBo, and today we are back in Hydroneer. In the last episode, we built this small system here. I did a little bit of AFK, and I ended up separating out all the goodies that I got. I don't remember how long I AFK'd for. I think it was a couple hours or so, but I'm going to go through, melt this down, so we can get to building what we're going to get to today. I definitely want to expand on all of this that we have and just make all the money today. We'll get this guy in there. Alright. Throw you on there now. Don't explode everywhere. Perfect. That is a bright cauldron in there right now. $2,000. Very nice. Yeah, so in the last episode, I want to apologize. I didn't realize that I was sitting in the dark in the nighttime for so long. So a lot of the episode was kind of dark. It was a little hard to watch. So I am sorry about that. I am definitely going to try to remember to sleep more often. Another 2,000. I should have came over here to look if I was gonna have deals over here on the dagger, and I don't, so that's okay. Alright, we are sitting pretty well with our money right now. So what I'm gonna do is I'm probably just going to get my truck, take all my money. Love how it jumps. Take my money over to the shop over there, take a look around, and buy a bunch of stuff, and I will come back and show you what I bought. Alright, and we're back. I have a truck full of random goodies that I'm pretty sure I'm going to be using, but I'm not quite sure what design I want to go for first. But I got 2 more of these ram drills. I got 5 or 6 of these splitters in here. I got some flooring panels, some conveyor belts. So I'm going to go ahead and just get all of these laid out so we can actually see, or you guys will be able to see what I got. Just making a big old mess right now. Probably would have been much easier just to keep it on the truck, but that's okay. Yeah, just making a big mess right now. Alright, so this is what we are working with. We got a couple of these to go in between the splitters over here. And so now I gotta think of what design I want to use. What I do think would be cool is having all of my ram drills over on this side, then having the conveyor belts go across the river into the grinders, and then I filter out all of the, all the different ores and gems and stuff into a nice orderly place over here. That'd be nice and close to the road. But my only concern is having that many conveyor belts going across the river here. I don't know if that's going to start lagging out my game. So in the future, what I'm debating on right now is having a harvester, one of these guys with the little grinder on top, for every ram drill that I have. That way the rocks just go straight into a funnel, into the grinder, and then immediately down the line on a conveyor belt. That way I can cut back on the conveyor belts, and I think it'll be a little bit better. But we'll just go ahead and throw something together right now, and I will be back. Alright, so I just want to let you in on kind of what I'm thinking right now at this moment. So I want to have these drills coming out this way. I did see over in the shop they have a little grinder piece. Like a conveyor belt with a little grinder on it. So I'm hoping that'll just grind down the rocks. If I do get some big rocks down in the future, it would be nice to get those grinded out. I'm going to switch these, because this is a centering one that I didn't mean to buy, but it would be nice to have it on the end here. So I'm going to put a grinder right here. I'm going to get another one of these angled conveyor belts. You know, the rocks will go up the grinder, or up the conveyor belt, down the funnel, into the grinder. Then everything is going to be sent out to the right over here. And that's where I'm going to have all of these filtering out the different ores. So I'll go ahead and get that set up, and I will be right back. Right, we are running back here with a bunch of our money. Let's go ahead and get another ram drill to fill up that spot. So we're gonna go ahead and get a staff, the grinding wheel, and then I'm gonna get a bunch of flooring just to keep things a little more organized and easier to walk around. Let's go ahead and pick up our money just in case. Come on. There we go. So this is hooked up. These are all hooked up. I believe every one of these guys need a cork. So this line extending out this side where we're going to organize, I know I don't need to have these in between every splitter, but I want to be able to have some separation area down here. Okay. So let's go ahead and scoot all of these over one. That'll make more sense now. Because I may just put in a second line right here. That actually might be the better option. So the hammer here is going to allow me to lock things in place. So you see how there's that orange outline over there? So since I hammered them, if I look away, so now I can pick up these guys because they have the orange outline, but these no longer have it. So these are now locked in place. And I try to stay on top of the sleeping this time. Alright, these windows I wanted to put on, let's see if I can get it in the right spot. I wanted to stick them right here, but I don't like that gap right there. So I may just stick them down right here just for now. That doesn't look very great, but like again, this isn't like the final setup that we're gonna end up with. This is just a good middle ground for this plot. It's gonna be a little tricky getting the dirt under there, huh? That's okay. so turning this one on, it's moving on the conveyor belts just fine. It's powering the grinder. So that side is working fine. This side. There we go. So this is actually making them even smaller. I thought this was the smallest they could go. Yeah, so it's turning each one of these rocks into 2. So I'm guessing these back 2 are going to be a little bit slower. I'm assuming it's going to be the pressure having to, you know, I only have one guy that's up in the pressure. Alright, let's make sure everything is...
I don't believe anything should be getting stuck over here, because they come right down through the center. We'll stop it right there. Got some rocks that are still going up. Where's my... There's that. Now I'm just going to check the bar. I'm not going to make it into anything just yet. Let's go ahead and run this guy up there. 1386. Very nice for... That was like a solid minute, maybe 2 minutes tops. 1100, perfect. That is a good amount. I think we were sitting just under 2500. Oh, almost right at 2500. Very nice. In just a couple minutes, I almost made up what I AFK'd for like an hour with that other machine. It also took me like an hour to sort out all those gems into each of the cauldrons. So this is going to... I mean, this is already like quadrupled our productivity. I've seen some pictures on like the community posts of people building like actual houses that have a garage for their truck and all sorts of crazy things. There's definitely no need for having a garage, but it is pretty cool. Maybe we'll do something similar in the future, but maybe we'll do like a castle or something. A factory castle, that could be pretty... And we are going to time this for 5 minutes. Actually, before I do that, I'm going to go ahead and grab a couple wrenches, just in case some of these machines die, because they did run for a little while. So it wouldn't surprise me if some of them break down. Forget how expensive these are, $2.20 a piece. I'm actually, since I'm here, how much do I have? 3,500. I'm actually gonna see how much the smelters make a difference, because they do have a little ingot mold down here. So I'm guessing I could just dump it straight from here right into there. So if this works, this is gonna be huge. Let's go ahead. 5 minutes. Everything is working pretty well. Let's go ahead and turn these lights on now. Hopefully you're able to see better now. Alright, we got 10 more seconds to go. I didn't have to fix up any machines. So let's go ahead and get ready. Right there. Let's go ahead and just turn that on. We'll filter in the rest of what's on the bottom conveyor. There we go. There's our 5 minutes. Let's see what we got. Alright, so we're sitting at 2,087 for the gold piece. Ooh, 1,700. It's a little less than I was hoping, but that is just fine.
So if I take this amount right here, 37.91, times it by 12, that should be an hour. So I should be getting around 45,000 gold per hour, which is a huge amount of gold for this small machine right here. With that, we created a machine that produces around 45,000 an hour. It's pretty awesome. It wasn't that expensive to put into place. I just had, I think I saved up 5,000, maybe a little bit more than 5,000 in that AFK session with that original starting machine that we had. We upgraded to this, and I have a feeling we're going to be able to create a huge machine in the next episode. So thanks for tuning in to this episode of Hydroneer. And if you like the content, please leave a like and subscribe if you had enjoyed it. It really helps me out a lot. And hopefully we'll catch you in the next one. See ya.